Let me share with you, as a father of children, what I find in this fable. And of course, the first thing is this magical world of bacteria. I mean, this is a magical world. I mean, they can change everything at their will. This is an amazing capacity. And just the fact that they can change the genes, they can change the DNA, they can change the form of life. And this is something they've been gifted with from the very beginning of life. So I think the modesty that we're imposing on our modern day scientists is that genetic modification has been happening all throughout the life, all throughout history of life, and we should recognize that bacteria have been a key player in this. The second important message that emerges from the fable is this situation of how do we look at something we don't understand? I mean, because when we see a new form of life or we see something we have never seen before, we have a tendency of not knowing what this is all about, and what is our reaction? To destroy it, to kill it, to eliminate it. So we have on one hand a waste issue and we're burning the waste, but then we have a life recognition issue. We recognize that there is a new form of life under a microscope. We see new behaviors, new trends, new critters, and what do we do with them now? And I think this is a very important question we should ask. Discovery of the new. Are we afraid of the new? Are we afraid of something we have not seen before? Or are we ready to embrace and discover and actually figure out some of the amazing new features that are very strongly emerging in and around us? And then, of course, the final the third, not the final, but the third issue that comes up is how do we deal with sanitation? You know, how come we think that bacteria are bad and only bad and most of them are bad, whereas we cannot live without them? I mean, as the story tells us, you know, let's create a bit of indigestion, you know, and they will very quickly figure out that we're very important in order to absorb food. How come we do not know what symbiosis is all about? How do we deal with this? Could we please consider bacteria and the viruses? Could we consider them as part of life and not a life that we want and could destroy? We need to be with all forms of life. And the word symbiosis is very particularly chosen in this fable, because through the use of the word symbiosis, we're saying it's more than just working together. It is living together. It is strengthening each other by being together. And that word symbiosis is something that we would like to put to the forefront and have as a discussion together in the classes, so we can work together with even those we can't see without a microscope. And that is fun.